Today's session can change your direction. So I'll explain you what we will cover today, the reality of industry, the core skills you need to cover, right? What is actually the embedded system? And the very important thing for today's webinar is the internship access. As I have promised to all of you people that the students who are very, very dedicated today, I will provide from myself a free internship opportunities to the diploma students specifically. The same internship is for B.Tech students, but since diploma students are very, very close to my heart, as I have opted to the same path, so I from myself provided the free internship access online to all of you people. But definitely only those will be selected who will stay till very end of this session, right? And the internship is purely on embedded system that is purely going to be help out you for getting industry ready. Okay. So I have told you about myself, who I am, as I've covered the diploma from PUSA. That is why today I'm sitting here to help out you people, right? The biggest problems of the diploma students. If you resemble me, if you are trying to understand what are people I want to explain you today is very, very clearly. I'll explain you about the diploma, what students have to do in the diploma. But in very first, tell me in the chat box quickly, in the very 3 years, what you have studied, either student in first year, second year, or third year, whatever is your experience till today, please share in chat box what you have covered in diploma till today in terms of your theory, in your subjects, in your electronics, whatever you feel, please, frankly speaking, no one is here to judge you, right? Please feel free to share your experience in your curriculum for 3 years, whatever you feel. Quickly. Okay, I have seen the responses of some of the students as I have understand lots of thing about uh, diploma. I have just theoretical knowledge, only theoretical learning, electronics, digital electronics. Okay, fundamentals of electronics. Great, 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 great. See, now I will tell you one important thing, and if you people are agree, quickly type A in the chat box. Right? Listen, what I have mentioned on the screen for you people, in 3 years of your diploma journey, you have covered lots of things like most of the what you can say components of electronics, right? You have studied more of about transistors, right? Okay. You have covered lots of theory about transistors. People are replying in the chat box, theory, theory. Agree. Dear all, I am agree to all of your statements, but let me concise it very, very clearly. Right. What I'm trying to explain you is all the electronic components, whether it is transistor, diodes, type of transistor, MOSFET, everything. You people are supposed to cover theory in terms of construction, working principle, and application. The three pillars in the whole curriculum of your engineering, you will cover just three things, right? What are these three things? The construction, the working principle, and most important is your application, right? If I am correct, please type C in the chat box. If you people are agree to me, construction, working, and application. So your 3 years of diploma will sum up and end up by these three things of all the electronics component. You will supposed to study construction, working principle, and application. Am I correct or not? Quickly type in the chat box. Okay, agree, agree. A. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, my dear students, what I want to explain you today is that it's not all about the construction, working, and application. Why? See, because the reason is very, very clear. Diploma students are not only allowed to cover all this theory. Why? I'll tell you a very, very practical example. Just listen very, very carefully. If a component is being invented, let's say like a transistor, like a diode, if it is invented, at very first, it is definitely allowable to just go through the construction, how it is being constructed, how it is being performing. That is the working principle, then the application. Just quickly go it, and then the final verdict is the application, the usage. Now, may I ask you a very simple question? Can anybody of you please quickly tell me the usage of diode? See, what is the duty of an electronics engineer? To make a circuit, to make circuit usable for their daily use, like a consumer electronics, like your fridge, washing machine, television, your smartphone, everything in electronics, right? So the purpose is to use all the components in a circuit. So may I ask you a question? Can anybody explain me the usage of diode? I'm not talking about the construction working. I am talking about, can you tell me what is the usage of diode or what is the usage of transistor? How can we people use those components in a circuit? Quickly tell me in the chat box. Anyone or everyone. So all of you people are brimming with the knowledge. You people are very, very correct. So I pick some of the students from you and ask a simple question. Someone is asking like AC into DC. Okay, very correct. Transistor for amplifier. That is also very correct. Someone is saying switching, switching, switching. Four of the answers are for switching. Very correct. But which device? Can you tell me which one? Nobody is supposed to tell me switching के लिए किसको use करते हैं? Diode or transistor? Quickly, quickly. Transistor. Very good, very good. Transistor as an amplifier, transistor as a switch. Very good. Now, to all of you, quickly answer. Can you or are you capable of using these components in such a way? Like suppose if students are telling me AC into DC. So are you capable to make a circuit that converts AC into DC? Or are you capable of making a circuit that we can use the transistor as an amplifier? Or are you capable to make transistor as a switch? Can you implement a circuit quickly? Can you implement a circuit that is correctly working for a need? Suppose we want to convert a AC supply into DC. What is the usage of AC into DC? Quickly answer me in the chat box. What is the usage of converting AC into DC? Where is DC applicable for us? Quickly. Okay, someone is saying AC into DC for your smartphone charging. Very good, very good, very good. AC into DC is used for smartphone charging. Yes, that is your use case to convert for your electronic device. Basically, all the electronic device will be supposed to work on DC. That is why we have converted AC into DC via bridge rectifier, right? But listen very, very carefully. What I'm trying to ask you people, are you capable enough to apply those things? Are you capable enough to implement those things? See, very, very frankly, I am speaking to all of you. The implementation is the thing which you will be chargeable for, right? The high pay salary will be given to you. No, not for the theory, not for the construction, not for the working principle, not for the knowledge of application. See, let me tell you very, very clearly and very, very frankly, the three pillars which are talking about the construction, the working, and the application. See, my dear student, construction हो चुकी है एक बार, right? वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल एक बार डिफाइन हो चुका है, एप्लीकेशन हमने पढ़ लिया है. These three things are not supposed to be pay you. The very clearly, I want to explain you the payment will be given to you for the implementation. So my very clear question for you people, are you capable enough to implement the electronic components? Can you make the circuit? In very simple, answer me. Half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, and fire alarm system. Diode. Dear, diode can't be used for making fire alarm system. So quickly answer the simple question to me, and nobody is supposed to going to judge you. You frankly, please, very frankly, answer me. Are you capable enough to implement the circuit? So the answer is someone is saying I have studied, but not implementation. Very, very correct. I appreciate your genuinity. Very, very clear. Yeah, that is the thing which I'm supposed to tell you people. My dear students, no one is supposed to pay you for your knowledge. right? Payment is done for the implementation, right? So that is the thing which I want you people to make very, very clear. Hopefully, it's very, very clear to you for what industry is supposed to pay you. It's not about the theory which you are supposed to vomit in the exam. And that is what electronics is all about. I'll give you a very, very clear perspective. Just try to understand. No one is supposed to charge you. I am trying my level best so that what I experienced in my past, that won't be experienced by you people. Electronics is as simple as cooking in the kitchen with your mother. It's not a recipe book. My dear student, it's not a recipe book that you are supposed to cover. The students which are studying in PUSA very, very clearly know the hotel management is very, very near to your campus, right? No one is supposed to pay you for the diploma, for your recipe, for the, what you can say, the degree for your recipe. No, nothing. If I suppose myself ask you a question, you have to hire a cook in your kitchen for your house. Now, there are two types of candidates. One who have degree, diploma, and who knows all the recipe. You will opt that guy, or a guy who have lots of experience of actually cooking, but not have a kind of suitable degree. Whom will you opt? Quickly answer me in the chat box. The degree, the diploma person, the recipe theoretical person, or the actual cook who have experience of cooking? Quickly answer me. Whom will you hire? A or B? Quickly. Very good, very good. B. Yeah, that is the thing which I want to people to make you very, very clear. Because now, very, very natural. All the students will supposed to answer me B, B, B. Same principle is applied to here, my dear students. When you give an interview, the interview will don't test your theoretical knowledge. They will supposed to check your applicability, how much clear you are to implement things, right? Your application knowledge that you will going to use for implementation. So if in future you are supposed to be rejected in an interview, don't get feel sad for it. It's very, very clear. You have to improve your implementation. That is what we call skill. I'll explain you later on, right? So this is the very first thing I want you people to make you clear. So from today, just do hard work on your implementation knowledge rather than the so-called theory, because the theory will won't help out you to getting a job. I'm very clearly saying to you people, right? The next very thing I want to ask, if my screen is clearly visible, just try to observe what is written on the screen. Diploma versus B.Tech. What is the real difference? Now, depending upon your experience or exposure, I want to ask a question from what do you feel the difference between the diploma and the B.Tech? Please quickly, whatever you feel, answer in the chat box quickly. What do you feel? What do you feel about depending upon your exposure and experience? What is the difference between diploma and the B.Tech? Quickly. I have written some points for you people, but I want you people to be answered very, very clearly. What's the difference between diploma and the B.Tech? Okay, answers are there on the screen. Okay, B.Tech is good for knowledge. B.Tech is more exposure. Oh, that is already written on the screen. Right, right. B.Tech pays high. B.Tech gives more knowledge. Okay. B.Tech में opportunity ज़्यादा होती है. May I ask you a question? Which kind of opportunity, dear? I need more answer from students. What is the difference between B.Tech and diploma depending upon your experience? B.Tech में awareness ज़्यादा मिलती है. किस तरीके की awareness, dear? Diploma is about learning, but less exposure regarding practical knowledge. But B.Tech is about more exposure of hardware implementation. No, hardware implementation is the thing which is supposed to be higher by diploma students. Okay, nevertheless, there are lots of things mentioned on the screen for you people. This is the very second question I want you people to make you clear. Now listen very, very carefully. This is the thing. If you people try to understand what I'm going to be speaking next 10 minutes, is the decision making for you people for your career, for your next 30 years. So this is most valuable thing which you people are supposed to only get by the forefathers, right? If you have any senior in the industry or the relevant experience who have, so that they can guide you. So be very, very focused right now what I'm trying to explain you. My dear students, this is not the actuality of diploma versus B.Tech. Exposure is more engineering. No, the thing which is written on the screen, I hope you people, you all of you have gone through what is written on the screen, but this is not the actuality. Actuality is something very, very different, right? And what is it? I'll explain you more clearly. See, please do very, very focused here. Diploma and B.Tech. Okay, my dear students, both of them are the certifications, right? Hopefully, you will get the clarity for your coming future. Like students want to, after your completion of 3 years of diploma, what you are supposed to plan for either B.Tech via lateral entry examination. By the way, I'll explain you more things about the lateral entry examination. I have teach many of the students for lateral entry as well. There are lots of tutorials from my side will be posted on YouTube as well. So I'll help out you people for that also. So right now there are two ways, either B.Tech or job. B.Tech via lateral entry or job. So these are the two paths you can choose after your diploma, right? So my dear students, I will explain you the clarity of the market. See, diploma, then B.Tech, then M.Tech. There is no surety of job. If you are supposed to cover all these parameters, 3 years of diploma, then 3 years of B.Tech, either then 2 years of M.Tech, still there is no security or surety of job that you are supposed to be get hired. Yeah, you are listening very, very correct what I'm trying to explain you. And why I'm supposed to tell you? Because I have covered all these three parameters. There is no surety of job after B.Tech. Some student is saying that more exposure, more clarity, more hardware knowledge. My dear student, nothing is correct. Nothing is correct. If you are supposed to cover your B.Tech, your curriculum of 3 to 4 years in the college system, no one is supposed to give you a guarantee that you are supposed to hire in a company. No, nothing will be correct. Yeah, B.Tech is, or either your diploma is just equivalent to the license you will get. Nothing more than that. It's just purely a license that yes, you are eligible, but that is not means to get surety. Right? If you people have heard about the government job sector and you've gone through the advertisement, there are clearly mentioned the people, the eligibility criteria, but that doesn't allow you that it's surety for you to get a job. Right? Is it clear to all of you what I'm trying to say? B.Tech is just nothing but a license you will get, and it's not a security or surety for to getting you a job. This is the thing which I want you people to make clear. Then what is the actual thing which gives you surety for job? I want you people to answer. See, diploma you are pursuing presently. B.Tech is your next target. And what I from my side trying to tell you is that B.Tech doesn't get you job security or surety. That is what I'm trying to say you now. Then what is the actual thing which pays you well and which gives you very much surety for job? Can anybody answer me? What is that very next thing that gives you surety and security for job? Implementation. Okay, very good. Skills. The most underrated question I want you people to answer, the skill. The very correct answer is skill. Can anybody tell me what is meaning of skill? I want you people to answer the question so that I can understand what you people understand about the word. What's your understanding about the word skill? What is skill? Quickly. And I want more and more engagement. My dear students, depending upon your engagement, it will be decided by my team if you are supposed to get selected for the free opportunity of internship from my side. So I request you all people to get up on the picture and get your involvement more and more to answer the questions. That's definitely beneficial for you people. Skill means we have practical knowledge. जो हमने बहुत अच्छे से आता है. Won't it be perfection? I want more and more students to answer the question because this is the game changer word which I have mentioned over here, the skill. Please, I request all of people you to answer. Yeah, one of the answer is implementation. What is the actual meaning of skill? My dear student, it is not about knowledge. Skill is something different about from knowledge. Knowledge is what theoretical you have covered in your books, the recipe, right? I have given very clearly example for the recipe analogy. Knowledge is just recipe, and skill is the actual hands-on cooking with your mother or independently in your kitchen. It's purely hands-on, right? Have you people heard about the ITI? See, I'll break down more clearly. After 8th standard, student will be opted for ITI, right? Then diploma, then B.Tech, then M.Tech, right? Yes. So my dear student, the very perfection and the very clearly definition that gives you is for skill is by ITI. Skill is nothing but the implementation ability, nothing other than that. The implementation ability. The in Hindi we can say kala. किसी काम को करने की कला. Like you have gone through lots of book for carpentry, but haven't you done it? That is waste for you, right? You have studied more and more about the plumbing knowledge, but it is of no use if you can't implement. Same for the electrician, same for the welder, right? For posts like carpenter, electrician, plumber, welder, they won't require bookish knowledge. The only thing they require is the implementation ability. As an electronic engineer, can you answer me a single instrument which is very, very crucial for you people to give you remarkable respect for your degree? Can you tell me a single instrument quickly? Can you tell me a single instrument that is supposed to be very, very crucial for you people as an electronics engineer? Very good. That is what I want you people to answer. Digital multimeter. Very good, very good. Now, my very next question to all of you. How many students will have an hands-on on multimeter? Quickly answer. How many students have, please answer yes in the chat box if you have hands-on on multimeter. Yes. So, my dear students, can you use multimeter to measure the voltage in your house, the incoming voltage? I respect the students that are answering no. There are more of the students which are answering no. I respect your integrity. So quickly tell me, the students which are replying yes, how can we measure the incoming voltage via multimeter in your house? Quickly, quickly. How can you measure the incoming voltage from multimeter in your house? Someone is saying AC. Someone is saying via parallel. Very, very good. 220 से ऊपर range. C. Very good, very good. So basically, voltage we will measure via putting our multimeter onto the AC supply, because incoming supply is AC, and you will measure it into via positive and negative terminal in parallel combination. Right, very, very correct. I want answer. The very correct answer is the parallel, and only one student answer me. I appreciate that student which answer me the in parallel mode. Very good, very good, very good. Great, great, great. That is the thing which I want you people to answer. So now tell me, my very next question, is ITI valuable? Is diploma valuable? Is B.Tech valuable? Or is M.Tech valuable? If an electronics engineer won't able to use the multimeter to measure voltage, is that degree or diploma or M.Tech worth it? Are you getting me what I'm trying to explain you? Market is just purely sitting for skills. There are lots of job opportunity, high packages in the market, but they are only supposed for the students that actually know the real skills. So the very clarity from my side to all of you is whether your ITI, diploma, B.Tech, M.Tech doesn't matter. The thing which is matter is the real skills, right? If you are very clearly, I'm trying to tell you, if you want to drive a car, then there are very, very two things you are in need of: the license and the actual skill. Without license, you won't able to drive a car on road, right? And without skill, suppose you pay someone to get a license, but you won't know how to handle a steering. It is of no use. Similarly, if you have a B.Tech degree, but that without skill, you won't get job, and you spread a very, very incorrect information among the junior student that there is no scope in the branch, but that is not actuality. So the student which have good mentors will get a complete package. And what is the package? The license, so-called the B.Tech degree, and the very next thing is the real skill. And this whole will become a deadly combination. My dear students, lots of my mentees, I have mentored most of the students, and lots of my students which listen to ourselves for completely going through a skill along with their B.Tech or diploma journey are earning very, very good amount of packages in the industry. So B.Tech or diploma is not enough alone. Just try to understand this very with very, very simple example of driving, right? This is the important thing which I want you people to make clear. So don't target it to just getting a theoretical knowledge, because it is very, very clear that your professor, whether it is diploma, B.Tech, or definitely M.Tech, in any of the universities, most of the tier 3 colleges or tier 2 colleges, it's very, very clearly, I want you people to make. The thing is, yeah, sorry, the thing which I want you people to make clear is your professor even won't work in the industry to get hands-on implementation on skills. That is the reason that they can't able to pass on the skills, and won't, if you work on skills, the only degree is of no use for you people, right? So just try to understand this second pillar, which I want you people to explain. Apart from theoretical knowledge in your curriculum, the degree is more valuable for you people. So try to work on that along with, right? So I hopefully I have answered to the question. What is the real meaning of skill? Quickly type in the chat box if you will get the clear meaning of skill. Skill is nothing but the actual implementation, the actual hands-on. The keyword is hands-on. Quickly answer in the chat box if you will get what is the real meaning of skill. Great, great, great. Now, if you want to suppose to make a very, very good career, so the two pillars on which you have to work are, tell me the two pillars quickly. What are the two pillars you have to work on for a great career ahead? The two pillars are skills and proper knowledge. The two pillars are B.Tech and actual skill, or diploma or actual skill. Great, 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 great. So that means you people are supposed to clearly get it what I'm trying to explain you. Good, good, good. Let's move ahead. Skills and degree. Good, good, good. Skills and degree. Good, good, good. But I want you clear one more thing. I answer this particular question, why industry hire skills? But before that, I want to answer you people a very important question. I'll show you. Okay, great, great. So what kind of job profiles are for diploma and B.Tech students? Can you tell me what are the different job profiles student get for from diploma or from B.Tech? Embedded system. No, dear, I want you people to answer the job profiles, right? Okay, I'll answer this question. I'll answer this question for you people. No, I'll answer this question. Listen, listen, listen very carefully. How many of you students, I want each and every student to be answer the question. How many of you students clear in your path that after diploma, I am supposed to pursue B.Tech or job? Just put it into the chat box. Are you clear in your path for either B.Tech or for job? Quickly. Those students which are clear for job, put J in the chat box or job. And those who want to pursue B.Tech, please put B in the chat box. Quickly. Job, job, B.Tech, job, job. What is A? I want either J or B. J for job, B for B.Tech. Please answer quickly. Job, job, B.Tech. Not ready yet. Okay, okay, okay. So I want you people to clear one more thing. See, diploma jobs, B.Tech jobs, right? Now listen this very, very carefully. Jobs after diploma are for maintenance work, right? Testing work, like ongoing build system. I'll explain you with an example. What are the consumer electronic product in your household? Like TV, like your smartphone, like your refrigerator, like your washing machine. So these are the ready-made products. Now, after diploma, you will get the jobs in maintenance sector to get maintain these appliances, to get test these appliances, to get repair these appliances. Right. The already manufactured products, what are in they need of? The already manufactured products are in need of maintenance, testing, repair. So after diploma, you will get three kind of job roles. Getting it? And after B.Tech, you will get the job roles of fresh, new development. This is how market works. Like to implementing or development of new kind of, let's say, TV, new kind of, let's say, smartphone, new kind of refrigerator, the modification, the invention, the new development. So these kind of job roles you will get after B.Tech. But after diploma, you will get maintenance and testing repair. This is the generic case how market work. Try to understand this very, very carefully. Please, my dear student, and at any point of time you have any doubt, please put it into the chat box. Now, I want you to answer one more question. Let's say M.Tech. But the loophole here is if you people are not ready with the actual skills, then definitely B.Tech students will also get hired for the maintenance work, right? The M.Tech student will also hire for the testing and repair work. Have you heard in your household or in your relatives a very common, a prominent question? Like in your relative, if someone is supposed to ask you a question, my dear, what you are pursuing right now? So then you will quickly said, I am pursuing diploma in electronics. So in a very joyfully mood, they answer you, can you repair my television? Can you repair my smartphone? You have heard such kind of questions. Definitely yes. You definitely heard such kind of questions. But my dear student, this is not a matter. Someone is saying voice nahi aa rahi hai. Is it problem? Please, all my dear students, quickly answer in the chat box. Am I audible to you? Am I audible? Clearly answer in the chat box. Am I audible and my screen is clearly visible to you? Yes, 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 yes. Great, great, great. So let's continue. Let's continue. Students, please be focused. Be focused what I'm trying to explain you because this is a very crucial thing which I'm trying to explain you right now. So what I'm trying to explain you, the job profiles after diploma and the job profiles after B.Tech. This is the generic case how market work. Diploma job roles are these maintenance, testing and repair, and B.Tech job roles are new development, new invention, the pure R&D role, right? A research and development role, like a new kind of invention people want to do. Such kind of roles definitely be given to B.Tech students. But what I want to you people to make understand, if you are not ready with the skills, whether you are diploma, whether you are B.Tech, whether you are M.Tech, it is of no use. It is definitely of no use. You are supposed to say that I am an M.Tech holder, I am an B.Tech holder. I won't able to do a job of repair work or testing. I want to do a new development. Then company definitely ask you a simple question. Are you capable enough to do new development? Are you capable enough to use multimeter? Or are you capable enough to use transistor to make a switch? Now, from my side, I want a question to you. Can you use transistor for switching? I'm not talking about the theory. I want a genuine answer. Can you make a circuit for transistor as a switch? No. Very genuine, very genuine. So, my dear student, if you are an M.Tech holder, right, but won't you be capable enough to just implement transistor as a switch? How you will supposed to do a new development? Can't you, na? Because everything in electronics is supposed to be based on transistor. And won't you implement transistor? How do you work ahead? That is the thing which I want you to make you people clear. Now summarize this. Now summarize. So apart from diploma, B.Tech or M.Tech, the very initial thing is the skill. So now what is the very next task for you people to perform? The very next thing you all people have to do is, apart from diploma, B.Tech and M.Tech, you have to ready with the correct skills. Whether from today you opt either B.Tech or M.Tech or diploma, oh sorry, or job, it totally depend on you, right? But the non-negotiable thing is the skill. So, so after diploma, if you go for either B.Tech or job, my dear student, please be ready with the skill and don't waste your time. See, I have given more than 100 interviews after diploma, B.Tech and M.Tech. And from all those 100 interview, I give you a very single statement. Please try to understand this statement. What I want to explain you, skills is only tested in interview. Now you will get the 100 plus interview experience just by attending this particular webinar today. This is the only thing which will be tested, right? So from today, if you are supposed to get 80% after diploma or 90% or 70%, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is beyond 50, that is good. But if you want ready with the skills, that definitely matter. I can show you my diploma mark sheet. If you people are interested in very last of this webinar, I can show you my diploma mark sheet to all of you. I have done my, presently it is DSU. Previously it is BT, Board of Technical Education, when I did my diploma 10 years back, right? The percentage won't matter. The thing which matter is the only skill. So from today, just try to work hard on skills, right? And I'll help out you to get ready for the right skills. Now then, if you further opt either B.Tech or job, you can definitely grade up your pay via correct skills, right? This is the complete thing which I want you to explain. Get it? So what my expertise is embedded system. So I want a simple question to answer from all of you. What is embedded system? Quickly. Hopefully, till now what we have covered is clear to you. Is there any question till? Because this is the very crucial thing which I want you people to make understand. What is it? The skill value and the percentage value, right? Whether it is 70, 80 or 90%, it doesn't matter. The thing which is matter is the only skill. Is there any question from you people? If no, then answer me. Do you know what is embedded system? Quickly, quickly. The more you answer, the more your opportunity will be strong to get it hired for our internship program. Free of cost. इसमें हार्डवेयर एंड सॉफ्टवेयर कॉम्बिनेशन होता है सिंगल चिप पर. The combination of hardware and software, it is used a particular, but my dear student, this is a very theoretical answer. People in interview don't like such kind of answers, but I appreciate whatever you answer. It's very good for you. I want more and more students to be engaged to answer questions. Someone is saying embedded system is a heart of electronics. So that means embedded system will just give heartbeat. Okay, I'll answer you. I'll answer you. Can you tell me what are the appliances come under consumer electronics? Name some appliances that are comes under the category of consumer electronics. Quickly. So I'll answer. All of the devices presently available in your house, whether it is television, smartphone, refrigerator, washing machine, your small phone, all these are comes under consumer electronics category. Right, right. So now what we will understand here is two things. Embedded system is nothing but an electronic system. Definitely combination of hardware plus software that is being comes under the category of consumer electronics. All your devices. Someone is saying medical instrumentation, automobile, definitely that all are under comes under the category of consumer electronics. So right now it is a huge market of embedded system. And what I will supposed to offer you is an opportunity for embedded system internship. Right. So today, what I'll offer today is a purely internship on embedded system, where you will supposed to learn the basic skill of embedded system that are not theory that you studied in your college curriculum. That is purely implementation, right? And on the screen, all the consumer electronic appliances are mentioned, whether it is washing machine, smart TV, car electronics, medical, IoT. It's a huge demand presently in IoT, drones, smart home, everything's come into the embedded system. Okay, so I will help out you for getting a core strong foundation in embedded system, right? And with the help of such skill, you will definitely crack a very good interviews in the industry, but won't with the marks, but purely with the skill, right? So what you will supposed to cover in embedded system, the basic electronics, that is definitely comes by transistor, the heart of electronics, how microcontroller comes role plays their roles in embedded system, your sensor, everything will comes under the category of embedded system. All these peripherals work coherently for working of embedded systems, right? So I've already given you the industry reality, right? What is the reality of industry? The thing which only valuable by industry is the skill. No degree, no diploma, no M.Tech, nothing, right? So this is all about today's session. I have got answer from you people that somebody, but as of now, I'll provide you a free internship program. So how we will suppose to give you a free internship? It's a proper procedure. Let me tell you within next 5 minutes. But before that, is there any questions from you people? You can ask very freely. I'll give you 2 minutes. Please type your question in the chat box. Then we will answer. And after that, we will move to a free internship program. Please quickly, if anybody have any doubts or questions, you can feel free to ask. Proper embedded system upper. Dear, I couldn't get it your question. Please try to explain clearly. Any programming language can help to get job like C, C++. Definitely, my dear, C is the heart of embedded system electronics. That is what you have to cover. I don't know whether you know or not. C is non-negotiable skill to get success in embedded industry. Right? Python help करेगी क्या इसमें? Yeah. I expect such kind of question. So listen very carefully, my dear all students. I want you people uh, to answer very simple question. Please answer a very simple question, right? If I want, if I want to ask you a very simple question that speaking is a skill, right? For a newborn baby, he or she try to speak. So speaking is a skill, a new skill for a newborn baby, right? So very first, for a newborn baby, speaking is important or to choose a language, the native mother language. What is important for him? Speaking or language? Definitely speaking. The new infant baby just try to produce sound from his mouth, right? Whether it is not judged by like it's what it's trying to speak. So speaking is very important rather than language. So the programming is very important rather than choosing C, C++, Python, Java, nothing. And I'll answer you one more thing with a great analogy. All of you have used smartphones, right? For different companies. But before smartphone era, there is an era of keypad phone, right? The keypad phone is you have all heard about the Nokia 1100, right? The Samsung small keypad phone. So, as an engineer, if you are supposed to start your career in electronics, so what is the very first priority? To quickly grab the basic understanding of keypad phone, then switch to the smartphone. But without the understanding of keypad phone, the basic fundamentals, won't you get it the smartphone? Right? So C is the heart of electronics or the foundation. So very first you have to cover C, and after C you can opt any of the language, whether it is Python, Java, C++, anything. But the very first thing is the Nokia 1100 or the speaking skill, and that is the C, right? Okay, okay. Let's move further. I am now going to share you my screen right now. So is my screen is clearly visible to all of you? So my dear student, this is our website where we will supposed to give you the internship program. So in the courses section, this is all are the courses for embedded system, and definitely you can see the charges mentioned on the screen. But as I promised to all of you, I'll give you a free internship program. So because diploma students are very close to my heart, as I've seen many of the students to struggle a lot. So I'll provide you a free internship program, and definitely we will select right presently there are 70 students as a participant on the screen right now. So from these 70, I think 20 of them are engaging in the chat, right? So from these students, we will select some of the students depending upon the two of the categories. We will give you a free internship, and our internship program is I'll show you the embedded system fundamental bare metal. This is the course which we will help out you to get it, right? Where you will understand the actual hands-on implementation. That is what I supposed to cover in the previous 1 to 1.5 hour, the value of skill. This you will cover, and this is very, very basic. You will cover, right? I'll offer you this particular internship free of cost, right? So how you will get this particular internship? You have to put the message to my program coordinator Ranjit, by whom you will connected via LinkedIn, to our community, to our group. All of you have to put a WhatsApp message to the Ranjit, the same admin number of Rakshya School of Skills account. So we will select depending upon your messages and your engagement in this particular webinar, and depending upon the participation list and the enrollment, right? We will select some of the students and we will offer this particular course as an internship module for you people, right? Definitely, this is free of cost. This particular, and the very last module, embedded system skill development program. This is a complete module where you will get studied till you will get hired by a job. This is supposed to be covered after your basic internship. This is for purely for B.Tech students to get selected for jobs. This is not presently I'm giving to you people. For you, your present target is to understand the foundation of bare metal programming on microcontroller. This is the fundamental thing which I will offer. Great, great. Right. Now, and if some students want to cover up for lateral entry, we will help out you in the very next session for the when it time comes. Definitely, that will be chargeable. You can uh, come us with your friends and all, which you supposed to get ready for B.Tech for lateral entry exam. But right now, we will offer you this particular course. And now I am supposed to end this particular session. If anybody have any questions, please feel free to ask. And depending upon your messages, you will get the free access to this course. पर्सनल मैसेज करना है क्योंकि ग्रुप पे तो सिर्फ एडमिन द बेसिकली द एडमिन विच इज सपोज टू पुटिंग द मैसेजेस ऑन द ग्रुप you have to message them only. The account, the business account of Rakshya School of Skills, you have to put the message there only, right? To get the internship. Is this internship online or offline? My dear, it is purely online. It's purely recorded session, and it is very, very fundamental for you to understand. And this is all. Definitely, it's one thing I want to clear you all people for the internship. See, it's not a thing that is supposed to be publicly available like a platform on YouTube. No, this is not never supposed to be happen there. You people have to learn purely on our website only. जो सिलेक्ट नहीं होंगे उनके लिए कुछ फीस है क्या? Definitely, that is the thing which I want you people to clear right now. See, you have to studied on our community always, right? This is the my website Rakshya School of Skills. You have to cover there only, right? So it's purely on first come first basis. See, our courses definitely consumes, you all are technical people. You all know that the bandwidth will be covered because the video streaming is something difficult. So definitely a small amount will be chargeable depending upon the first come first availability. Some of the very first students is for free of cost, but when the bandwidth will be over, then internet handling charge will be definitely paid by you people, and that is definitely very, very a small amount, right? And just purely for usage of internet for consistently over our platform to get free from traffic and interrupt free video access, right? So that is a very small amount, and that definitely will be chargeable to the latecomer, right? That definitely will be answer you on a WhatsApp. So any more questions? Is there any questions before we end? Just select. It's not a fees, it's the internet handling charge because of the continuous streaming of video access on our community. Perfect, perfect. I'll getting the response. Interested, interested. Good, good. How do you get to know that you are selected? You will get a response on WhatsApp. And Shalini Pal, great. My dear, you will congratulations, you are selected because you are engaging from the very beginning of the session. From my side, I'll answer this question. Any more questions? Or shall we end up? Okay. So we are supposed to end up this session. Any more questions? You can feel freely to ask on the same WhatsApp contact of the Ranjit. Definitely, he'll answer to all of your questions. Further, any doubt regarding job, B.Tech, lateral entry, anything you're supposed to ask, you can feel freely to ask on WhatsApp. Right? Great, great. So thank you for this wonderful session. Thanks for having.